Hello! Given that you read the title and clicked on this video, you must know that today,
we will be talking about tree data structures.
if you're wondering, this video is for our Berea College final. However, this video can also be helpful for others anywhere who have questions about tree data structures.
So let's get to the real question at hand. What is a data structure?
A tree data structure is a data structure that organizes and stores data in a hierarchy. One of the key elements to this is the parent-child relationship with the nodes.
You're telling me these nodes have mom and dad?
Kind of, but not really. Each node branches off from the node before it, unless it is the starting node, which we call the root. As you can see in this graph, the green and blue colors on the right, as well as the orange and yellow colors on the left, all branch off from the root, which in this case is the red color.
Branches and roots? I see. That's why they call it a tree graph.
Tree graphs are so cool, not only because of their inspiration from nature, but also that they have fast time complexity. A time complexity is just how fast it takes to run that algorithm or go through the data structure. In this case, the time complexity of a balanced tree graph, meaning that it is not uneven like the other one we'll go over, is O of log n. This is because the nodes of a balanced tree graph are always at most one height difference away.
Wow, that was such a great explanation of tree data structures. Well, you must be wondering what happens when there's too many nodes on one side.
What? I was wondering that.
This is where the AVL tree comes in. An AVL tree is a type of self-balancing tree that ensures that the height difference between the left and right subtrees of any node are at most 1. It does this by rotating the graph either left or right whenever an element is added or deleted. Here, we have an example of this with a graph showing all of the nodes on the side of the tree. In order to fix this and make it more efficient, we would rotate this on the right so that it is balanced.
That's awesome. In these two graphs, you can tell that it is a right-turning AVL tree based on the colors. In the first graph, we see that the red color, or the red wool for this graph, is the root, with orange, yellow, and blue spanning on the left side of the tree and green spanning on the right side of the tree. Bottom tree that we have here, you can tell that it is a right-turning graph because the graph actually turned the subsets to the right. So instead of the red wool being the root, we actually have the orange wool being the root now. And this can go for any sort of turn with the AVL trees, specifically right turning or left turning. What would be the time complexity of an AVL tree?
Well, the time complexity for an AVL tree for the searching, the insertion, and the deletion would be O log of n. The self-balancing properties ensure that the tree remains nearly perfectly balanced, preventing worst-case linear time by performing constant time rotations to maintain a minimal height.
Sandwich.
Cool! I hope this video was helpful.